Hold on to your butts. These are the Squashbuckler Diaries. Welcome back. My name is Guy Hasson. I've slightly lost my voice, but I hope you can still understand me. This is the Squashbuckler Diaries podcast. The story told hoarsely today about Shelley, the girl who lives in dreams. I can't really speak, but it's really important to me to get to you one episode a day. So we are going to bear with this voice just a couple more days, hopefully. And hopefully it doesn't get worse, otherwise I'll be talking to you like this. And you'll have to really listen in. So I will keep this as short as possible. Anyway, last time, Joy, 2 years old, only 2 years old, was learning how to sword fight from her father. And he touched her with a sword. She got really upset. He understood that what he actually has to teach her is teach her to lose. And this is something that's really hard for her. So will he find a way to teach a little girl who is so hard-headed in many, many ways, who is a future heroine, how to lose? Without learning this, she will never be a hero, right? Right. So, let's begin. Episode 182, Learning Sword Fighting Part 2, Learning to Lose. Joy's age 2, told by the Red Dragon. Continuing where we left off. 2 hours later, Dragon Lil came out of her cabin. Bonny's revenge had not moved. The pirate ship that served as their home still floated on top of the endless ocean. Little comment, check out the podcast episodes about the Earth being round to understand the endless ocean bit. She glared at her father. She was not over what had happened 2 hours ago. Justin, which I call Dragonfather, was also not over it. He had been sitting there, his back against the wooden railing, 2 swords in hand. Come on, Dragonlil said. I'll beat you. Dragonfather stood up. You want to beat villains? Dragonlil nodded. Almost every day of their lives, for the years I would come to know them, they spent fighting villains. You want to be able to defeat the bad guys? She nodded again. Well, here's the lesson. We can win the first fight. We can lose the first fight. What matters is the end. The best way to win in the end is not to be a sore loser when you lose a fight. You understand? She nodded. The best way to win in the end is to lose well. You understand? She nodded. There's no way you understand. She was a bit above 2 years old after all. I breathed a sigh of relief at the fact that he did not believe her. To win in the end, he said more slowly, you have to lose well in the beginning. Lose really well. Lose and be happy about it. Here. He threw the small sword at her. She caught it without effort. I'll show you. They both stood in front of each other, swords drawn. This is what's going to happen, he said. You play the villain, I'll be me, I'll lose, and I'll show you how to lose well, okay? She nodded. They started to fight. Dragonfather fought badly and slowly, quickly allowing his 2-year-old daughter to disarm him and put the sword at his throat. You got me fair and square, Dragonfather raised his hands. I lost, I had no chance. Take me to your prison, or take me to your leader. You win. Dragonlil lowered her sword. See, Dragonfather said, I lost, I accepted it. I asked to go to prison to see their leader. I lost now, but I'll win later, see? Dragonlil nodded. Let's do it again a few more times, then we switch, okay? That is what they did, and that was Dragonlil's first lessons in losing well, a lesson that would save her life many times in the future. Told by the Red Dragon. Hashtags Joy, Justin, important lesson, learning to lose. And I do think that learning to lose is one of the most important things we can learn. Learning to lose, learning to learn, learning how to learn, learning to be curious, learning to satisfy our curiosity, but learning to lose. When my 3 girls skate, the first thing I teach them, the first thing I taught them when they began is how to fall well without getting hurt. So what happens is afterwards they know how to skate well, right? So we go to a place where there are lots of people, and then they skate, and every time they fall, if they fall well, I say, yay! I shout them, yay! That's a great fall! And people look at us like we're crazy, or look at me, congratulating and clapping for girls who fell. But that's how you learn. You can't skate without learning how to follow. You'll break your hands and, knees and whatever. And you can't do many, many things if you don't accept that you will fail. And being okay with failure is the best way to get quickly past it. Anyway, that's how he taught Joy. Joy will need this. It'll save her life many times in the future. Tomorrow, we have 1 episode before we get into really deep stuff. So join us tomorrow. And now, the credits. The Squashbuckler Diaries are written and read by me, Guy Hasson. All the tags mentioned in this story are searchable at the website. You can find all the stories there in written form and, in fact, 150 Squashbuckler Diaries more. The Squashbuckler Diaries is the diary of Joy Shelley, the girl who lives in dreams. She'll be called the Forgotten Girl by her father. She'll be a true heroine. She'll change the world. This project shows her entire life from birth to death. Check out the website at guyhasson.com. That's GUYHASSON.com. I've been an author and playwright for more than 30 years, and this is the first time I've used the guyhasson.com website, because The Girl in the Dream is my life project. If you have questions, if you want to comment, please do. You can comment at the website or email me at guyhasson@gmail.com. That's GUYHASSON, GUYHASSON @gmail.com. The theme music is called Brass Gentleman and is created by Thomas Harudek. My name is Guy Hasson, and this is my life project. Come back tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow for more.